Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. A lot of news, a lot of articles I saw talking about the Zaporizhya Nuclear Power Plant. And I have to say that 99.9% of those articles were titled Russia exposes the world to the danger. Russia is urged to leave the plant alone. Don't bomb it. Don't damage it. Don't put mines. Russia is doing this with the power plant. Russia will destroy this. International Atomic Energy, blah blah blah, urges Russia to allow them to come and inspect over there so the Russians don't damage this and don't do that. And I was thinking, what's the big deal about it? The guys took over the plant. All right. Now they say that the Russians want to do something with the plant in order to what? To put the world at risk? Why do they need to do that like that? Just send a few hypersonic missiles, like one or two, and then you have the whole thing solved. You don't have to go and occupy it to do something to it. So I don't understand this kind of, not understand, it's just BS. That's what it is. The Russians are going to do something. If they wanted, they would have been able, just not even going there and taking over. So obviously their goal is a different one than these guys are trying to, scare us again. Oh my God, they endanger our way of life. We can't drink our beer and watch the game and quietly or not, because of the Russians have the nuclear power plant, and they do what? Painting it? What are they doing? And then they say, well, they should stop shelling. Who's shelling what? If the Russians took over, it's not the Russians who shell it. Must be someone else. And finally, I found an article that tells me how the situation actually is, which is the Russians took over and the other guys are shelling the Russians' positions around the plant. So then who should be focused on? Stop shooting, or what? I don't know, shoot, but then who is what do you expect? Do you want the Russians to go back home? That would not happen. So what can you do? Bomb them? Okay, try that. But then what are they going to say? Russians, you got to leave because we bomb and therefore you are over there, so you then endanger the world. How about you don't shell the area? They will not leave. So you want to make them leave? Okay, then you shell them. But then the IAEA and all those organizations should not say, hey, the Russians, stop shelling. Shelling what? We're not the ones doing that. Those guys are. So that's exactly what my funny-looking Peskov is saying. This article comes from Reuters from today, August 8, 2022. Kremlin. West should pressure Ukraine to stop shelling nuclear station. Now, I don't know. You want to take over, do whatever, but you are the ones who sends missiles there now. Maybe the Russians were the ones that they did before they took over. Now what are they going to do? I think this is right. Stop shelling, or I don't know, then keep shelling it. But you're going to be responsible, not us being over there and taking over. We're part of the problem. I understand that. We took over something that, according to you, and I don't think it belongs to the Russians, right? It's Ukrainian, right? So the Kremlin said on Monday that Western countries with influence over Ukraine should push Kiev to stop shelling the Zaporizhya nuclear power plant, Europe's largest. Whew, I didn't even know that. See, I learned something today. Europe's largest. Who built that? The Canadians or the Russians or the Soviets? I don't know. I doubt. I don't know. We can find out, right? And I'm going to find out right now. All right, we got it. So, Zaporizhya nuclear power plant. It's southeastern Ukraine is the largest nuclear power plant in Europe and among the 10 largest in the world. It was built by the Soviet Union on the southern shore of the Kakhovka Reservoir on the Dnieper River. And we find out that actually, let me go back here, it says that on March 4th, 2022, the nuclear and thermal power stations were both captured by Russian forces during the Battle of Enerhodar of the 2022 Russian invasion. And it says, as of 12 March 2022, the plant is reportedly controlled by the Russian company Rosatom. The plant continues to be operated by Ukrainian staff under Russian control. So that was then. But the thing is, it's the largest in Europe. I didn't know that. And it was built by the Soviets. All right, so let's go back to the article here. And we have here that in a call with reporters, Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said the shelling of the plant was extremely dangerous. Yes, Peskov. Man, Peskov. Peskov said, and I'm quoting, I love using Peskov's words, not in English, but the meaning. We expect the countries that have absolute influence on the Ukrainian leadership to use this influence in order to rule out the continuation of such shelling, end quote. All right, let's see what else Peskov said. So on Friday, both Moscow and Kiev have blamed each other for strikes in recent days near the power station, which is in territory controlled by Russian forces. So why would the Russians bomb it again? I don't know. When you find the answer, let me know. On Friday, Russian installed officials in the nearby town of Enerhodar said Ukrainian shelling had damaged power lines servicing the plant. It was that article where the Ukrainians said that Russians are doing that and they will cut the energy off from the southern Ukraine, which is very possible. On Monday, Yevgeny Balitsky, head of the Russian installed administration of Zaporizhya region, said the plant was working normally. The head of the Ukraine's state nuclear power company called on Monday for the plant to be made a demilitarized zone under the control of foreign peacekeepers. No. Foreigners out. You don't come over. Yeah, foreigners, yeah. When the Americans are going to let others to come and check their stuff, I don't care in what circumstances, then I agree. All right? Or Canadians and other guys like this. Foreign peacekeepers. No, they stay out because once they come, they don't go. And those guys who come, they're not peacekeepers. They're... I don't have to break the news to you. Those are trained people to do other stuff, not to, peacekeeping to do what? They're gonna, no, don't accept, and they will not. I guarantee you that the Russians will not say, yeah, okay, let's get some Americans, British soldiers, some French, Australians, Canadians, and that's about it. The Germans know. Second World War. No, you're still guilty. So, all right. So I think that Mr. Peskov has a point here, and who's going to damage it? We'll find out. I don't think anybody's going to be damaging it. But as I said, if they want, they can do it. It's not a big deal. Boom, boom, bam, bam, and that's done. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I hope they don't do it, right? Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.